So today we're going to dive into a program that's, way more than just a trip abroad. It's really a launch pad for a global career. We're going to look at the China International Leadership Program, what it is, how it actually sets you up for success, and the kind of real-world impact it has. Let's jump right in.
So let me just start with a question for you. Are you looking for something that does more than just, add another line to your resume? An experience that genuinely builds leadership skills and gives you that crucial on-the-ground international expertise. Well, if that sounds like you, then you're definitely in the right place.
Okay, so this is not your typical study abroad trip. Not by a long shot. Think of it more as a comprehensive leadership journey, and its real power, the thing that makes it so transformative, is its unique structure. It blends really deep online preparation with full on-the-ground immersion in China. So what does a blended program actually mean? Well, it's this really smart two-part approach. First, you build a super strong foundation from home with these online modules. Then, you transition to that fully immersive experience in China. This whole structure is designed so you arrive ready to get the absolute most out of your time there.
So, what's the end game here? The program is laser-focused on 3 core goals. First, developing real Mandarin proficiency, not just from a textbook, but by using it every day. Second, building genuine intercultural competence, learning to thrive as a member of a community, not just a tourist. And third, gaining practical teaching and leadership skills through hands-on work. These are the tangible results the whole program is designed to deliver.
So, how does this whole journey kick off? Well, it starts long before you even think about packing your bags. It begins with a really comprehensive online preparation phase. This part is all about handling the tricky paperwork and giving you the essential language skills you need to hit the ground running from day one. The online part follows this really clear, manageable pathway. It all starts with admission and onboarding support. Then it moves right into guided visa preparation. After that, it equips you with the essential Mandarin for daily life, and it wraps up with all the final pre-departure details. See, everything is structured to make the process as smooth as it can possibly be. And the support here is seriously practical. We're talking about help with all the nitty-gritty documents, like getting your degree officially authenticated or apostilled, getting that TEFL certification you need for teaching English, and navigating the whole Z visa application for working in China. And all of that is paired with the foundational language skills you're going to be using from the moment you land. Okay, now for the really exciting part. Once you've built that solid foundation online, you arrive in China. And this is where all that preparation pays off, and the real immersion, the real adventure, truly kicks off. You're not just, dropped off at the airport and left to figure things out on your own. There's a structured induction period to get you settled and comfortable. You'll get introduced to your host school, shown around the local area, and guided through all those final important immigration formalities. The learning approach here is this powerful 2-track system. So in the classroom, you have structured language classes that are actually aligned with the HSK. That's China's official language proficiency test. But then, the moment you step outside, you're immediately applying that knowledge in the real world. It's that combination of formal study and practical use that just makes the language learning so incredibly effective. And it goes way beyond just the language. The program includes a really deep dive into the culture. I mean, this quote from the source material says it all. It's a curated cultural tour. It's designed to give you firsthand insight into China's civilization from its ancient history all the way to its modern contemporary pulse. So you settled in, you're learning the language, you're exploring the culture, but how does all of that translate into real-world impact? This next part is all about the tangible skills you walk away with and the actual difference you get to make. A huge part of this program is that you become a contributor, not just a visitor. Through these hands-on teaching and leadership internships, you're applying your skills to make a real difference in local communities, especially in rural areas. I mean, this is where that adaptive, cross-cultural leadership is truly forged. So, the big question, does this whole immersion thing actually work? Oh, absolutely. The progression you're seeing here really illustrates that journey from just basic phrases to actual fluency. The vast majority of participants report a huge improvement in their Mandarin, because let's be honest, there's no substitute for using a language every single day. All right, so this brings us to the ultimate question, right? Where does all of this lead? We've talked about the journey, the skills you gain, but what about the career payoff? Let's take a look at what happens to graduates after they finish the program.
Okay, so this chart right here really tells the story. It shows the direct career pathways that this program opens up. You can see that about 40% of graduates move into roles in international trade and other professional sectors inside China. But the biggest outcome, the one that represents the majority of alumni, is in global public service.
Yeah, you heard that right. A staggering 60% of graduates go on to work in government, diplomatic, or other public sector roles. This experience is a direct launchpad into a career in global affairs, which just goes to show how incredibly valuable it is to employers in that field.
So after seeing the structure, the experience, and these incredible career outcomes, the question really just comes back to you. Are you ready to invest in your future and start a journey that could literally define your entire career?
If the answer is yes, or hey, even if you're just curious and want to learn more, the next step is right here. For all the details on enrollment, pricing, and anything else you want to know, just visit the official program website. Thanks for watching.